Before we start the video, I want you to subscribe to the best Telegram channel at the first link in the description, where we show our earnings on cryptocurrencies, and not only. Our capital that we manage is more than $3 million. Thanks for subscribing. Also in the description is a links to verified exchangers, when you register on which you get a welcome bonus from me. Let's get to the video. Friends, several Bitcoin signals at once that point to a bullish market reversal. Only 5 days until the release of the most important markets data. Polygon is projected to rise to 100, and total censorship in Ethereum. Let's sort it out. Bitcoin reached the $21,400 mark. Why this price is very important, we will talk in the second part of the video. For now, let's discuss what led to the continued rise. The reason is that we are again helped by the fears, or rather the belief that they will start easing monetary policy in the near future. We analyzed that the rate was increased by 75 points on November 2, and Jerome Powell gave a rather hawkish interview that we can still expect aggressive actions from the regulator. But on Friday, the USA labor market data came out and it showed that unemployment rose more than forecasted, to 3.7%. This is good news for the market, because as the unemployment rate rises, the Feds should start thinking about easing monetary policy. Interestingly, Bitcoin and the S&P 500 rose at first on this news, and then quickly fell. Because, in fact, 3.7% unemployment is not even close to an argument for the Feds to change policy. And in fact, it's more of a seasonal change in the labor market than a trend toward real job cuts. But after that, there was another major event that caused the dollar index to fall and gave a new reason for stocks and Bitcoin to rise. We're talking about liquidity problems in the USA government bond market. Because of the too steep rate hike, there was a big drop in demand, and constant borrowing through this instrument is the backbone of the USA economy. USA treasuries have always been thought to be as liquid as cash dollars. The same USD and USDC staples hold their reserves in them. So after such news, investors immediately changed their minds and are already giving a 61% chance that, at the December 14th meeting, the Feds will only raise rates by 50 points. In theory, on such news it is possible to continue the local growth. There is no question of the return of the bull market yet. For now, there is just a chance for a good rebound. It can be even more, or vice versa. The initiative will return to the sellers after the publication of the inflation data in the USA on December 10. So far, we have a forecast for a slight decline, which will be a mood signal. But if the fall in inflation is stronger than predicted, or vice versa, it will return to growth, then we can expect a very strong movement in the stock market and cryptocurrencies in 5 days. Stable coins in the crypto market serve the same function as cash in the stock market, but can also generate nice returns, as cross-chain aggregator Zunami protocol does. The project provides liquidity in stable coins for DeFis, which means you can stack stable coins at a good interest rate. Recently, Zunami protocol released a stable coin, which can be exchanged into USDC, USD, and DAI at any time. US architecture implies rewards simply for holding it, and just as importantly, their smart contract has been audited on the blockchain. And who likes to participate in drops? In early 2023 they will release a Zone Direction token, and maybe there will be a giveaway. We'll see. If you want to get an extra 20 to 30p, you can enter the pool at Curve on the program, where there are US rewards in addition to the 11 base API. Polygon cryptocurrency will grow by 200%. These are the kinds of predictions you can find online right now, which are built around two arguments. The first, there are cool partnerships that talk about the practical application of this blockchain. On this list you can find such famous company names as Disney, Starbucks, Robinhood, Instagram, and Morgan. Instagram, of course, draws particular attention because the social network can now release and sell NFTs on the Polygon blockchain. Argument number 2, there are a number of indicators on the network that point to its continued development. We are talking about the growth of user activity, the development and launch of new smart contracts, as well as an increase in TVL, that is, funds blocked in this network. Polygon is currently the top for blockchain in terms of TVL. If the growth described in this forecast becomes a reality, Polygon will exceed $3, hit a new all-time high and move axie from its position as a top 6 cryptocurrency in terms of capitalization. Is that possible in the current market? This is not financial advice, just a personal opinion. It seems to me that the importance of integration with Instagram is exaggerated, and this and other partnerships are just news noise. They carry no real reason to buy Polygon. Consequently, it is Bitcoin that we need to count on to grow. Do we expect it in the nearest future? Let's discuss further. Click on the like, and we will continue. What are the signals that may indicate the imminent start of growth in Bitcoin? Here's one of them. It's lower volatility than the S&P 500 and Nasdaq stock indices. Fund analyst ARK Invest notes that such low volatility in Bitcoin earlier in its history was only one time. And then during the year, the price of the first cryptocurrency rose from $9,000 to $60,000. That is a good bid for a powerful enough rebound at the end of this year and at the beginning of the next. Another interesting signal is the Bitcoin price exceeding the lines of the 21-week moving average. Closing the week above this line, for many, will really mean the beginning of an early bull market. Because that's exactly what happened in 2019, after which we saw Bitcoin recover 250 in just 3 months. That is, in case this situation repeats. Already in February, we can talk about a price above 30,000 and maybe even move towards 5,000 and 10,000 and beyond. Of course, we would very much like to see such signals work. But I want to remind you that the current Bitcoin cycle is very different from previous cycles, and therefore one should not look for easy solutions. Already 74 validators on the Ethereum network are compliant with USA sanctions. This means that these validators are in regions that fall under USA jurisdiction. Otherwise, why would they comply with this restriction? And also that they ignore transactions that go through addresses from a special blacklist. That is, technically, you can continue to use any address on the Ethereum network, even if it is blacklisted. But you will have to wait until someone of the 27 validators who have not yet signed up to the sanctions gets the right to create the block. Do we need such Ethereum? That's a question everyone has to answer for themselves. You can share your opinion in the comments. For me personally, it's obvious that Buterin was warned about problems with decentralization in case of transition to proof of stake. But Ethereum developers didn't listen to anyone. Well, now they can enjoy the results of their work. But there is good news. The price of Ethereum is above $1,600 again, and its share on the market is 19%. In other words, decentralization issues are almost not a concern for investors in the top 2 cryptocurrencies. As I've said many times before, decentralization is spelled out in the ideals of the crypto community, but in practice, most people don't care about it. Therefore, as long as transaction censorship will not directly affect the price, until then it will not be a problem for Ethereum to overtake Bitcoin in terms of percentage growth, as it should be for altcoins. We have such a busy digest of cryptocurrency market events. More videos coming soon, so subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, your Cryptanic.